Unless you want to be in my vlog, it's the tour for the hotel. Hello everyone and welcome to Epic Phill Travels. As you can see, Freya is with me today and this is going to be the tour of a 4-bedroom villa at the Villatel Orlando Resort, just off of International Drive. As you can see, there's many behind us as well. This has villas from 4 bedrooms to I think 9 bedrooms. It also has apartments, but I believe go from 2 to 4 bedrooms as well. But we are going to show you today a 4-bedroom villa. So why don't you come inside and join us. Freya, should we go and have a look? Yeah. She says yeah, let's go in. Right, just before we get into this tour properly, I just want to know, we've been here for a few days, it is lived in. I've tried to tidy up quickly, as good as I can, but I think it's actually better showing you what it looks like when you live in it, because it gives you more of an idea what you hear. So I'm going to try and point things out in the kitchen area and the living room area to give you an idea what this place is like. So here we go, coming in the hallway. As you can see, we've got a mobility scooter sitting here right now. When you first come in, you have the table where you can put your keys and your bowls, your bowl key in, something else, whatever you want to do. Just going to shut the door behind me. Did notice no telephone. I will show you these parts later here. This is a bathroom and that is a bedroom. And obviously this is the stairs to go up to the next level. First we come into the living room area. As you can see, a nice dining table is here where we can all sit and eat. Please do mind the mess in the out of areas right now in the swimming pool area. I suppose I have not yet cleaned that area up. But here we go. First things first, we got a nice L-shaped sofa here with nice coffee tables. I call that the Big Brother chair. A lovely massive TV with 2 nice mirrors as well. Some very nice art, and obviously a fan up here as well, what you can control over here. And as you can clearly see, no smoking. And then you have the kitchen area over here. If you look at the ceiling quickly, you can see there is aircon. So what I'm going to do now is very quickly show you parts of the kitchen. Well, so obviously straight away, you can see a lovely, massive, big fridge here, right at the top here, as I spin it around so you can have a proper look. This is a lovely big fridge, as I said, so much storage space in here. It's very American is the best way to put it. You can fit all your juices, your food in there and there. And as we shut that, I will show you into the freezer area. Also, I want to point out on the fridge door, we do have an ice maker for water, crushed, cubed, and I believe that's a light for it. Yeah, that turns the light on and off for that. You have the freezer area. It's pretty big. I would say it's big enough for what you need to do. There we go. Double level. Now this is all obviously a very good start to the place. We obviously got the island here as well where you can sit. What has multiple plug units in there as well. I think there's one around the side as well. There is. So you can put stuff in there. There's plugs situated literally everywhere in here. I'm not going to show you every single plug, but as you can see, as I start turning all the lights on to make it a bit lighter in here, so we can start here. Obviously you have the pantry as well where you can put other things. That's where they keep your bin. They only give you a few bin liners, so if you're here a long time, you probably have to buy some from Walmart, but I'm sure a lot of people only stay here short term. We have the toaster here, and in the first cupboard, obviously you don't get that, but you get your glasses. There's enough, I would say. There's a few that's already out, but there is enough there. Here, a very nice size microwave. I think it's really good. Don't think there's anything up there, there isn't. Obviously a very nice size oven. This is where my first problem comes with this oven. Down here, you think the baking trays in that would be nothing. Remember, an oven, baking trays, kind of useful. I will get back to that. Obviously you've got your nice plates and bowls in here. In the next one, we have, these are plates and bowls, but they're plastic. So more of the garden, as I say, going out the yard area, whatever you want to call it over here. Some mugs, a bit like me. And some plastic glasses as well. You do have a blender, which is right here. Obviously the products you'll see on the side do not come with it. You have a kettle, a coffee maker. This is obviously the cutting board does come here. Plenty of knives and a toaster. We come to here. As you can see, this is some of the stuff we're finding in here. To give you a rough idea. Some nice bowls down here as well if you want to do salad stuff. Get back here, bit we come across to this cooking mitts. These are our own dishwasher tablets I actually brought from the UK, because obviously we'll get to that in a minute. All this space just for them. Obviously you've got your cutlery in that here as well. And some sharp knives if you have things like steaks and that. Absolutely nothing in this one. As we start from the bottom again, as you can see what's in here. I don't think I need to tell you everything if you can see it. Literally nothing really in here again. It's a lot of space with a lot of nothing in them. Now that's fine for saucepans and that, as you can see. That is okay for them. And in here, a nice big bowl. And we're going to swap around. Obviously you can see the very sharp knives, there's many of these, so if you have children, you might want to put these out of the way. We have the sink on the island here, food disposal, and a normal sink. Fire extinguisher, you do get one in here, so I just like pointing that out. Obviously if you're not confident enough using it, please do not. Just get out. Dishwasher, as you can see we've got a couple of things in here already, a very easy dishwasher, hence why I brought tablets, because I knew that was here. Your barbecue stuff for the outside area, and then this was just an empty cupboard. Now these pans we had to buy from Walmart ourselves. This was my point about this. Right, so as you can see, as I was saying about the frying pans and that, I do think with an oven, what's down there, that this should be frying pans in it. I don't know what's the reason, maybe they started with them and people started stealing or something and they just haven't replaced them, or they've never been here before. But I don't see the point of giving somebody an oven and not having the equipment to go with it. So in other words, I think it's a beautiful kitchen. If the camera follows me, it's struggling, but it is just about following me. I do love this kitchen. It's just about the right size, not too big. There's more plugs than that here. I can see USB ones, normal plugs. There's plugs spotted literally all around this place. The camera's not going to keep me the whole way, but that's fine. But the kitchen area is brilliant. I would probably give the kitchen an 8 out of 10. It would have been a 10 if they had everything here, but you can't not have stuff like for the oven and that. It seems a bit strange. Walmart's down the road, you can buy a cheap one, so it's a first world problem, isn't it? And then obviously we've got the living room area here, as you can see as well as I pan around. The pool in that is just out there. When I tidy that up for you later, you will see that at some point. I'm not recording this all at once. I find it strange when people do that. Obviously that TV is something phenomenal. I love this TV. If you can see me next to it, look at that. How cool is that? I do love this table, it's quite heavy as well. The L-shaped sofa is fine. It's not the best one I've been on, it's not the comfortable one. Apparently my brother's 3-bedroom apartment, what we're going to be doing a tour of as well, they have a better L-shaped sofa, he keeps on telling me. I haven't been there yet, going to check it out. As you can see, there is so much lighting in here, it's absolutely perfection. There's plugs everywhere in here, hidden around, so you've got plenty of places to put your plugs in. The aircon's on right now, you can't tell that, it's perfect. I would warn you with aircon, if you like it really cold for the daytime, just remember the unit for controlling the aircon's up the top of the stairs. Change it because it gets very cold at night. So it's great for the daytime. I tend to not really use it at night because you've got the fans, but if it's in the middle of summer, you might want to, but that's just my choice on this. So let's go and show you the rest of the property. So here is the first bathroom, as you can see. Nice sink. They give you not very good and not many toilet rolls, but we, yet again, have gone and bought our own. There is a hairdryer in it and a plunger for you people who clog up the toilets. They give you some things in it. Obviously a lovely big mirror. Your toilets there, hand towel rack. This is the first of 3 bathrooms in a 4-bedroom. Obviously downstairs, as you can see, we have a shower room, a few shelves to put your shower stuff on if you like, and a shower, very basic shower. It would have been better if they had a rainfall shower as well, but beggars can't be choosers. I think that's more greed of me getting used to that at home than anything else. But generally as a bathroom, the first one, it's a nice simple one downstairs to be used. Okay, we are now in the downstairs bedroom. This is good for people, elderly or disabilities that don't really want to use stairs, so it's nice to have this down here. So I am going to quickly show you around this, and I'm going to point out something as well about this place quickly before any further. I'm going to keep on forgetting. People with mobility scooters and wheelchairs, unless there's different ones around here that I haven't seen yet, these are stepped villas where you have to get up to get into them. Now, I've been thinking about this with people with mobility scooters and wheelchairs. How do you get them up for someone like me and who can't carry, there's someone like me who can carry stuff in, I should say. But if you haven't got people like that with you, I feel like these should have been made with ramps maybe and not steps. I get it, but maybe they should have been half made with ramps, half made with steps. It's just a thought, it's a little thing again. I'm just looking out for people with disabilities. That's all I'm doing there. So I'm just gonna have a look around. This bedroom, what's downstairs, I think it's fantastic, to tell you the truth. As you can see, you get a lovely, lovely sized bed, and I do love the decor in here as well. You get all these units here as well. Will open up where you can put all your storage, your clothes in that if you want. A nice size TV, a nice little desk if you wanted to do some computer work or something. There's a hidden shelf in there as well. I've opened the blinds, but obviously you can keep the curtains, and these curtains are very good as far as I can tell. Plenty of lighting. Yeah, again, we have plug sockets, but it's not the easiest one maybe for plug sockets, this one. That one is full up. There is a couple over here. I believe this is a cleaner's cupboard. You need a code to get in that. We can't get in there. What I've been told, you have to pay extra for cleaners as well. So we've opted out of that. So there is a plug here if you want to put a few things in. Obviously, most of these rooms have a walk-in wardrobe thing. That is a child's chair for food and that, I'm guessing. Plenty of hanging space and all that is here as well. Obviously you can put your suitcases in here. It gives you a rough idea with one suitcase in here. For the people who love looking at themselves, unlike me, there's a nice size mirror as well. And obviously the views, if you look outside, you can see a couple of you can actually see Farrah again. She's never disappearing much on this vlog. That is the free coach that you can book online. Good timing for that to go past, where you can go to Disney and Universal Studios. If you're going to add a mobility scooter, for example, you have to book it quite early, especially in this, I would say, peak times, because they can only have a certain amount on them. So this is a good thing as well. I think that it's a free bus. If you book yourself in quick enough, get the mobility scooter on there. It could save a lot of money, especially if you're a family who's not driving. Okay, and one thing the 4-bedroom villa does have, it has a nice little pool. Unfortunately, with the 4-bedroom villas, I believe the 5 bedrooms, you don't get a jacuzzi, but you get a nice little pool, I suppose, but you really can't moan about. So here's a pool area, a little bit of golf if you want to play it, some lounges. As I come in here quickly to show you. Be careful around the edges, some bits are quite close. This is the barbecue area. This is your barbecue. You do have to pay for this. You have to contact guest services, or we're quite close to guest services, so we could actually walk down, but you do have to phone them otherwise. It's a nice barbecue, but if it's $95 for the week. But this is, as I say, the pool area. That's the inside of where we're staying. Okay, we have the hallway here for the upstairs. There's the main master bedroom, and obviously that's the stairs downstairs. And then in here we have the creme de la creme, the big washer and dryer in here. You do have an iron board, plenty of towels, normal towels and pool towels. Do not put them in the wash together apparently. You do have some brushes and that as well that you can clean with, some hanging places, and you get more plugs in here. We brought our own washing stuff because we knew that we would be using this quite a lot. These things are massive. There's loads of clothes in that one. This is a tumble dryer, it's empty yet again, massive thing, so you can do loads of people at once. The thing I don't find very strange about this place is Freya has returned, as you heard the bang. I'm gonna turn this around quickly. I don't get this. Why is there no Hoover in here?
No, there's supposed to be a Hoover.
Yeah, I've seen on older vlogs there's a Hoover. I don't know if you're just meant to clean. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're leaving the cleaners now, but we would like to Hoover in the villa ourselves, and we can't. So we're here for 3 weeks, so it's kind of a bit strange with that. So as I say, we're being really friendly. We're telling you what's good, what's bad, what's showing you, and what we think needs to be here. What makes this more of a honest vlog. So let's get on with the rest of it. Okay, we go into the first room, what is the main room. We turn the lights on. This is fantastically big. As you can see, they love these massive lights here, but if they put USBs in them, they would have been amazing. Obviously all the drawer spaces again. That's really good. Loads of drawer space over it. Nice sized TV. A little working desk for people like myself and that, who maybe, or even people who just want to do some work on their laptops and that. Yet again, another storage room. I do think the storage room should have a little spotlight. Now in this one, the safe is here. You put your own code in. I'm not going to open it, but you do get hanging space as well. So obviously that is a safe. There's the fat guy in the mirror. I told you my tours are more raw and real. Here's the master room's shower. Little storage space for towels or anything else you may want to put in here. Obviously a nice shower. Yeah, again, I feel like they've missed a trick with the shower. I think there should have been one of them rain falling showers. But these are just very basic shower heads. Nice little view of the streets. 2 mirrors. Yeah, again, oh, you got some scales. Might find out how fat I am. Bit of that hair dryer again. So all the toilets that have a hair dryer. Obviously a nice little small toilet area as well. It's right, they give you some things here if you want any of them. Obviously double sink in here, but yeah, it's very nice. And there is the light switches, just as I figure it out, and one of the switches turns the fan on. So there's a better view for you to end it with, I think. Right everybody, we are now in the child's themed room. As you see Freya climbing up the slide, and I think she'll probably come back down again any second. She loves the slide. Now this is a weird one. No one's sleeping in here. I tried to sleep in here, and these beds.
Not comfy.
There you go. She's answered that. But there is actually a lot of beds in here. I think they're probably comfortable for kids, but for an adult.
My auntie might sleep over one day.
Her auntie, what's only a year older than her. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give you a quick tour of this, and I'm going to ask Freya's opinion on stuff as well, so hopefully you can hear it because I've got the microphone on. We're going to show you around this thing. Yeah, again, lived in, so you're going to see some personal stuff in here. Yes. First thing first, you can see an Xbox. You do have to sign, so if you don't have an Xbox account, you won't really have any games on it, truthfully. If you have an Xbox account, you just sign in.
There is free download games.
There is free download games, and what sort of games are they?
There's Roblox, Fortnite, Call of Duty and
other stuff like that.
Minecraft.
Right here we've got a massive dragon head, what I think looks cool is that. Now, a lot of these themed rooms are different. They're not just set to this. Now, the first bit I was under here, what's this, Freya? Under this bed? Show me under the bed.
I think this is...
There's a bed, so with obviously green LED lighting, and if I'm right, there's a switch just here,
Yeah.
and boom. So if the children don't want to sleep with it on, LED lights off. Now, obviously, you see here, Freya went up these stairs, and it's not just a slide up here. If you want this one, there's a
bed so you can get down there as
that
well.
is a bed. So in the mornings, go down the slide. Okay, we have this bed here as well. This is the one I was trying to sleep in. The problem is this, that you're going to bang your head. And the side LED bit, what you can't seem to turn off with a switch unless it's hidden. There's a plug socket there for it. What's nice and easy. Now, there's the hidden bed is up here.
Up there.
Very hidden.
Can we go up there?
Nah, I don't think you'll be able to just climb up. There we go, people. I don't think you'll be able to see properly, but that is a hidden bed up there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 beds in here. I think the fun part of this room is obviously, for her, the slide, but everyone else, the old classic arcade. There's thousands of games, I believe, on there. Doesn't seem to be any volume. I'm not sure why.
You get Mario.
Things like Mario, fighting games, all old games. Plenty of plug sockets everywhere.
There's
again.
a plug socket over there in there as well.
There is so many, and then we've got some here, some right up here. Then as we go in here, you can see I've stored clothes and that in here as well. But it's a pretty good storage place to have. For a themed room, Freya, what do you think of it?
It's okay.
It's okay. If it was more, the beds ain't comfy. If the beds were slightly bigger as well, would you say? So that's what we're thinking in here, but this is a lovely looking room. And obviously leaving the themed room to the left, I will show you in this bathroom. But here is the other bedroom up here as well. Nice size bed, more drawers, plenty of plug spaces. I do feel like they've missed a trick with the plugs. I think they should have built them in with USBs as well. And obviously, yet again, more storage space where we've obviously put our cases. We've got plenty of hangers, these are not ours. And a mirror, again, to scare you, me. More drawer space, a nice size TV, and yet again, another desk to work out of. Now, obviously, every view is different. Our view is actually looking at people's real houses. The greenhouse it's a colour choice. And obviously, we look out to the pool from this room. And the final part of this is the bathroom. Now, I call it a bathroom because first things first, this is the most used one, I would say. The toilet is over here. And then if you turn around, more plug sockets for you as well, you have a bath. It looks deep, but very short. So it's a deep one, and obviously a shower as well, with the big mirror and all the storage stuff again, like that. And none of this comes with it. Would you believe the little corner is just me? The rest of that is my mum and Freya. So there's a tour of the Villatel Orlando Resort 4-bedroom villa. What do you think of it? Comment down below. Go online, look at prices. I am going to tell you I booked it through British Airways Holidays, so we didn't have to pay resort fees. Now be careful when you book through different things. Always check, because there is also resort fees for this. There is also a cleaning option, having cleaners in. That is extra money. It's not really worth it in my opinion, but I do think they should give us a hoover. It would make a lot more sense for cleaning ourselves. The barbecue in the pool area, that also costs money as well. You can have it for your whole stay, or I think it's $95 per week. I think you have to have it for your full stay. You can't have like one day of it, unfortunately. So there's the option for that one as well. We are thinking about getting the barbecue. We're here in September. The pool without heating up is fine. It's lukewarm, it's nice, especially for the daytime when the sun's out, it's nice and warm. So it's pretty cool. And the pool, as you see, it also has light, so when it's getting dark, if you're in the pool area, you can use your pool, still light it up out there. It's a really nice area to sit as well through the day. So I've honestly told you the goods and the bads here. What do you think of it? Would this interest you staying here? Comment down below if you've got any questions as well. comment and I will try and figure them out and get them right. I'm not 100% sure. When this was made was day 4 of the 3-week trip, so get it in there that way. So there may be things that I find out. We have found out many things are changing, like the park area and all of that. That is obviously moving for food trucks and that. We're getting a small convenience store in here, which should help a lot of people as well. The gym, someone asked me today if the gyms here are free. Yes, of course it is. It's part of your stay here, and it's a very secure place. We're going to have a tour of a 3-bedroom condo. My brother was meant to be in a 2-bedroom, but they gave him a 3-bedroom, so we're going to do that. So check out that video. And I'm also going to do you a tour of the resort. I'm going to walk you around it to show you what is around the resort. Plus, I'm going to do a little tour outside, or show you the quick food places, what are nearby as well, and what might help you out on the long run if you're not driving. But thank you for getting this far and watching this vlog. You're all stars in my eyes. I hope you're interested in the Villatel. I do have a Villatel Orlando group on Facebook. It's an unofficial group. If that would interest you, go and join it. We're getting very close to 1,000 members while this video is getting made. And it's a friendly group. We're there to help everyone. As normal, subscribe to me, like, comment, and press that bell notification. Plus, hype the video as well to get it out to more people. Thank you very much. I'm just waffling on now. Stay epic.